Hello. Good, welcome to the live meditation this morning. And the reason I'm doing these 6 series of meditations is just to provide you with space to practice meditation first thing in the morning. For some people, they do it at different times of the day, but I've picked this time, 7:30 in the morning, and I feel that is a good time for me, but you may have a different time that works for you. So today we are going to focus on grounding. The grounding is so important. It brings us into the moment. It brings our whole body and mind into the present moment, because when we're thinking about the future or the past, we tend to be all over the place. We feel stressed, we feel anxious about the past, and we feel worried about the future. So coming into the moment actually eliminates all of that. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do this morning is to just settle yourself into a chair or on the bed, or lie down somewhere if you've got a yoga mat, or just sit on a mat on the floor, sit on a cushion, and just start to focus on you, your breath, your center. By your center, I mean sort of who you are as a person. So just focus on your body and notice your body. Perhaps you've had some aches and pains over the last few days. Just notice those. But then just start to take a few breaths and just notice how you're feeling. Don't judge that. Don't put any judgment on that. Just notice how you're feeling. And I'm just going to give you a few moments to do that, to just check in with yourself with some breaths. Just notice your body. Notice your feelings. Notice any niggles in your body. Perhaps your big toe is itchy. Perhaps you've got a problem with your shoulder. Just notice that. And then just focus on your breathing. And we're going to start by counting our breaths. So I want you to count 4 breaths. So count 1, 2, 3, 4 on the out breath, and then start back at 1. So just do that for a few moments. And then just start to tune into what you can hear. Perhaps you can hear birds outside or traffic. Perhaps you can hear a clock ticking. Or perhaps you just hear buzzing within your own ears. But just listen. Listen to what you can hear. Just listen. Just focus on that sense of hearing. If you start to think about other things, like what you're going to have tea later, or what you're going to do later, or worries or concerns, just bring yourself back to focusing on your sense of hearing. And just notice what you can hear. Now we're going to start counting down from 100, but we're going to do it in batches of 5. So start at 100 in your mind and just count down 5 at a time. If you're thinking, this is silly, why am I doing this? Just try it. We've only got a few more minutes. And it's to focus your mind on one thing rather than on the past or the future. So just count down to start with 100 and then notice 95. And notice 90, and then take yourself down all the way to 0. And when you get to 0, I'd like you to then just imagine a colour, your favourite colour perhaps, or just any colour. And imagine that that colour is surrounding you. If that's difficult for you, just think about your favourite colour and perhaps notice it. Think about something that is that colour. But if you can imagine yourself surrounded with this beautiful colour, you're in a place that is this colour. Maybe it's a room or a space outside. Just notice that colour. Stay with that for a few more moments. So you're seeing a colour that you love, seeing it around you, and gradually allow that colour to just disappear. And we're going to go back to the sense of hearing. So just notice what you can hear. Just tune in. Don't judge anything. So if there's a noise that normally would irritate you, just notice that that noise is there. Just notice it. Just tune into that sense of hearing, whether it's a buzzing that you're hearing or perhaps an outside sound, but just listen. Just listen. And then we're going to go back to focusing on our breath again. And this time perhaps you can put your hands on your belly. Just notice your belly rising and falling as you breathe. And again, count your breaths 1 through to 4. And then start again at 1. Just do this for a few moments. Then we'll just go back to just notice how you feel at this moment. Don't judge how you feel, just notice how you're feeling at this very moment in time. But also any sensations in your body, just check in with that. So perhaps you've got some sore shoulders or, sort of tingles in your hands, perhaps a bit of a headache, but just notice. Just notice how your body feels. Notice the weight of your body on the chair. I just almost sense that you're grounded, connected to the chair. And lastly, just imagine that there's some roots growing down from your feet, down into the earth. And they're literally grounding you, connecting you. In fact, they're going down so far that they're wrapping the roots around the core of the earth. And you have a sense of safety, security. You know that you're safe. You know that you're here. You know that everything's going to be okay today. And as we come out of this meditation, just get in touch with a sense of gratitude by putting our hands on our heart or in a prayer position. And just breathe in, just noticing where your heart in, and just notice that there are things in life to be grateful for. Perhaps think about something that you did yesterday which was positive, or something you know you're doing today, even if it's having some nice food or going for a walk, even if you've just come out of a comfy bed. Just get in connection with that. Feel that and breathe that in, and maybe in your mind just say thank you. Thank you. And then bring yourself back into the room with a stretch and have a wonderful day. And if you're watching this on replay, have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever time it is today. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Lots of love. And I'll see you for the second video of the 6 series of videos. Take care. Bye. Hello.